Oh, music. Shut off the music. I don't have media keys on this laptop. That really sucks. Alright. There we go. Music stopped. Hello. Good evening. This is Margana, and I'm back with a little bit of language learning today. A little bit of non-monolingual, multicultural this evening. Hallo en goedenavond. Ik heet Margana en ik leer talen. Vanavond leer ik Türkçe. And I don't know how to say Vietnamese in Dutch for some reason. Turkish in Dutch. I'm trying to remember. I think it's Türkçe. I think it's almost like the Turkish word. Or is it Turk? Turkish. Türkçe. Wait, what's going on here? No. English to Dutch, please. Turks? Oh, I guess the language is called Turks. Ik leer Turks. And Vietnamese in Dutch. Vietnamese. I was wondering.
Vietnamese.
Turks is easy. Alright. Anyways, let's go right into our language lessons. And I hope everyone is having a good evening so far. Let's see. A new skill. I think I read these tips last time I did. Okay, start lesson. Why is it so...
İran büyük bir ülke.
I don't know why Duolingo keeps doing this with my text box. It keeps pushing it to one side. I mean, it could be one of my Duolingo, one of the extensions I use for Duolingo, possibly. İran
büyük bir ülke.
İran büyük bir ülke. Let me just adjust this camera. Iran
büyük bir
is
ülke.
a big country. Iran is a big country.
O Arap.
Next. Huh?
O Arap.
I'm going to turn this up a little bit. How loud is he?
O
on?
Arap.
Okay.
O.
Arap.
O. Arap.
She's an Arab. She's Arab. I'm going to say she's Arab.
Benim dedem İranlı.
Benim
dedem İranlı.
dedem
Benim.
My
Dedem.
grandfather is Iranian. My grandfather is Iranian. Excuse my throat.
Sizin diliniz güzel ama zor.
Sizin diliniz gelendir. Sure to make of that. Sizin diliniz. Hey Mike, merhaba.
Sizin diliniz güzel ama zor.
Did you get your assignments done? How many more assignments do you have?
Sizin
Your
diliniz
language.
güzel ama zor.
Your language is I can't type today. But
Zor.
difficult. Your language is beautiful but difficult. One due tonight and one due next Monday. Did you finish the one due tonight?
Bu şarkıcı Arapça biliyor.
Ushtar.
Bu
Ushtar.
Bu şarkıcı Arapça biliyor. Şarkıcı.
Şarkıcı.
Bu şarkıcı Arapça biliyor.
Bu şarkıcı Arapça
Arapça biliyor.
biliyor.
Bu
This
şarkıcı
singer
Arap
knows
biliyor.
Arabic. This singer knows Arabic. Arapça.
Arapça.
Arapça is Arabic. It's a group one. We haven't handed it in yet. Oh no! And tell your group members to get on it now.
Yunanistan'da güzel bir kumsal var. Yunanistan'da.
Yunanistan'da. Yunanistan'da.
Yunanistan'da.
In Greece. Then what's the word? What's the nominative for Greece? In Greece.
Güzel.
A
Bir
beautiful.
kumsal var.
There's a beautiful beach
Güzel.
in Greece. There's a beautiful beach in Greece. The same without God, I think. I wonder why.
Yunanistan'da.
Why is it this for Greece? What was it again? Yunanistan. What's the ablative case for again? It's just from Ottoman Turkish. That's just their name for Greece. Movement away from something. Okay. Well, we all know the name Greece isn't really the Greek name for it. The endonym for Greece was. See, this is from Middle English, Old French, Latin. Oh, it comes from an ancient Greek character. Greikos. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Lata. Did it have two L's? Yes, it does have two L's. Lata. The. Should be a TH. Alright, they romanize it with the D.
Farsça kolay mı? Farsça.
Farsça? Kolay mı?
Farsça kolay mı? Farsça kolay.
Is Persian easy?
Farsça.
Farsça.
Farsça.
Farsça. Is Persian easy? Can I say just Farsi, please? That's what they call it. Farsça. You like the cha?
Yunanlar Yunanca biliyor. Yunanlar.
Yunanlar
Yunanca biliyor.
Yunanca biliyor.
Yunanlar. Yunanca biliyor. Yunanlar.
Greek. Can I say Greek people know Greek instead? Thank you. Cha. Oh, dears you. Do you speak Arabic or Persian? Sen Arapça ve Farsça biliyor musun? Okay.
Onun annesi Arap. Onun.
I do like learning, like, when it comes to learning other languages, I like learning the names of countries and languages.
Onun. Annesi.
Her mother is Arabic.
Arap.
Her mother is Arab. Iran is a big country. want to hear it again.
İran büyük bir ülke.
İran büyük bir ülke.
İran büyük bir ülke.
Kardeşim Yunan.
Kardeş. So I figured out how to write, do that proper, do those letters.
Kardeşim Yunan. Kardeşim. Kardeşim Yunan.
Yunnan. Did I spell? No, it's the other S. Kardeş. Oh. How do I do that one? Because the only one I have on my keyboard is the C. See? I gotta check something. I can't do the S. That's a funny one. There's gotta be a way for me to do that S. No. Nope. Yeah, I could copy and paste it, but no, I'm pretty sure I figured out how to do that S with the cedille. There's a way to do a cedille on this keyboard, unless I'm mistaken. See, because I can do that. Hold on. Okay, this is using the Alt degree. Right Alt, right? This is what it gives me. What's this one? No. That doesn't show up with anything. This one doesn't want to do anything. Maybe I should just use my Turkish keyboard. The question is, where is it on my Turkish keyboard? Wait, no, that's not my Turkish keyboard. Why isn't it switched? There it is. I don't know where it is. Okay, you know what? I gotta pull up Brana.com so I can learn the Turkish keyboard. Where is that S? It's over there. Next to the L. Alright. Kardeşim.
Kardeşim Yunan.
My sibling is Greek. Alex knows a little bit of Greek. My grandfather is Iranian. Benim dedem İranlı. Is that how it's pronounced?
Benim dedem İranlı.
Benim dedem İranlı.
Benim dedem İranlı.
Copy and pasting is cheating though, Mike. If you really can't figure out how to type something. Your language is beautiful but difficult. Just that one letter. Alright. Your language is beautiful but difficult. Sizin. I think it was this one. How do you say this? Sizin diliniz güzel ama zor.
Sizin diliniz güzel ama zor.
Sizin diliniz güzel.
Sizin diliniz güzel ama zor.
Güzel ama zor. It's funny. Alright. There is a beautiful beach in Greece. Okay, Yunanistan'da is in Greece. Beautiful. Güzel. A beach. I think it was this one. And var means there is.
Yunanistan'da güzel bir kumsal var.
Yunanistan'da güzel bir kumsal.
Yunanistan'da güzel bir kumsal var.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm butchering their language. The adjective before the article is definitely... what example? Yeah, I guess, yes, it is actually, you're right. But that's because the word order is subject, object, verb. Yeah, gazelle, yeah, you're right. Yunancha çok. It's gotta be this one. How do I say this again?
Yunanca çok zor bir dil.
Yunanca çok zor bir dil.
Yunanca çok zor bir dil.
Hayır, hiçbir şey iyi değil. Hayır, hiçbir şey iyi değil. Hayır,
No,
hiçbir
hiçbir
şey, hiçbir iyi değil. İyi,
wait.
hiçbir iyi değil.
No, nothing is good. Nothing is fine. Oops. Nothing is fine. But everything is permitted. Let's just change it from Assassin's Creed. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Oh, she has an emote for that. I think I might want to change my emotes, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. His mother is an Arab. Onun anası Arap.
Onun annesi Arap.
Onun annesi Arap.
Onun annesi.
Oops.
Onun annesi Arap.
Next. Oh, now he's gonna make it harder. My sibling is Greek. So isn't it benim for my? And then sibling. Kardeşim. No, kardeşim. Is Greek. Yunan. Oh, you can also just leave that off. Next, this beautiful cat is Iranian. Kızıl kedi. Iranli. But they didn't tell me that. Can I just tell them they should give me more hover over tips? Is it the... Oh, it's that other... Oh, it was a capital. Okay. I need to use the Turkish keyboard for that one. Excuse me. Yay. Alright. Time for Vietnamese. Really, time for Vietnamese. Yeah. Type in Vietnamese. 10. Viet. All right. And yes, by the way, it is May 4th. And yes, may the force be with everyone. But it's also Doden Herdenkingsdag in the Netherlands, which is the Dutch Remembrance Day. In case people don't know, because May 4th, May 5th. Well, I guess technically May 4th was when... yeah. Basically, it's when they kicked the Germans out of the country. So, Remembrance of the Dead. This is the official text. During the national commemoration of Remembrance Day, we will remember all Dutch victims, civilians, and soldiers who have been killed or murdered in the Kingdom of the Netherlands or anywhere else in the world in war situations or during peacekeeping operations since the outbreak of Second World War. I guess they didn't really do anything for First World War. I mean, Canada, the Remembrance Day in Canada is November 11th because it was November 11th, 1911 at the 11th hour. Sure, the Dutch article is longer. I'm actually not sure what the country did today for this. Yeah, that's what I thought. They put the flags at half-mast. Mike, are you learning Vietnamese? How are you dealing with all those diacritics? The little marks. Okay. So we don't need this. And I don't need that right now. Alright. LingoDeer. Fine, once I realize Duolingo doesn't care. That's a flaw with Duolingo. I would make it so that they'd have to type it in. Alright, Vietnamese time. Let's see how much Vietnamese I can get done in, like, what time is it now? An hour and a half. Nature. In this unit, we will learn moi, moi, mu, mùa.
Mùa.
Mùa means season and can be used to make 4 seasons. Mùa xuân. Oh. Play.
Mùa xuân.
Mùa
Mùa xuân.
xuân for spring, and mùa hè. Mùa hè, another falling. Mùa hè.
Mùa hè.
Mùa hè. It's hè. Mùa hè for summer. Mùa thu.
Mùa thu.
Excuse me. Mùa thu for fall. And mùa. Oh, that makes perfect sense to me. Mùa đông.
Mùa đông.
For winter. Describe weather. What is that? T-R-O means sky.
Trời.
Trời.
Trời.
Trời.
Trời.
I guess it could mean God, I don't know, but meaning heaven and sky makes sense. Because the Chinese character for heaven is also sky. So, and if Vietnamese use that same Chinese character for it, it would make sense. Often used to describe weather conditions in Vietnamese. Trời mưa, it rains. Trời nắng, it's sunny. I wish I can't really highlight this. It's so sad. Okay. Adjectives in Vietnamese can be used as a predict directly without what? And then there's Spanish with weather is time. Adjectives in Vietnamese can be used as a... What do they mean here? Without using verb. I think they mean predicates. Adjectives in Vietnamese can be used as a predict directly without using verb be to connect subject and the... I think they mean predicate here. I think they mean this one.
Predicate.
Not a predict. There's no such... I don't think there's a noun predict in English. It's just a verb to predict. A noun is prediction. Subject and adjective. For example, it's cool. Spring is warm. Winter is cold. Alright. Right. That's probably pronounced something like that.
Rất.
Yep, that. As an adverb, that means very and is placed before an adjective. That lan, very cold. That nong, nong. That man, I can't do tones right now. My voice is cracking already. Hanoi, capital of Vietnam. Previous name is How do we pronounce this? Tongue. Long.
Thăng Long. Thăng Long.
Tongue. Tongue long.
Thăng Long.
Okay. And how do we pronounce Hanoi? I'm curious. Ha. Noi.
Hà Nội.
Hanoi.
Hà Nội.
After 1954, Hanoi became the capital of North Vietnam. After 1975, it became the capital of all of Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh, previous name is Saigon. Some people in Ho Chi Minh City still use this name. Ho Chi Minh City is situated in the south of Vietnam and is the largest city in Vietnam. Alright, let's go to our lessons. 4 lessons. Let's finish this skill in an hour. I don't remember what she mean about Spanish with the weather in time. Spring. Well, we said that's right.
Mùa hè.
Mùa hè. No.
Mùa xuân.
Why isn't this spring? Why do they keep doing this? Tiempo. Oh, you just mean the tiempo thing. Hey, Waki. How's it going? They keep tricking me with this because when I think spring, I think green. And when I see this kind of thing, I think fall. Because in Toronto, estoy bien, y tú. Estoy bien, pero ahora estoy. I can't remember how to say sad. Triste. In Toronto, spring, you see green leaves. In the fall, you see orange leaves. But I guess this is... Oh, spring is blossoming. Okay, fine. Because I got that wrong. I'm just gonna do that over again. So they want this. So I'm guessing this is summer then, and that's fall. Well, I know that's winter.
Mùa xuân. Mùa xuân.
For summer, I would have put a big sun in the corner. Select summer. So they want this one for summer.
Mùa hè.
Let's just look at this because they're confusing me. Mùa hè, mùa hè, mùa hè is summer.
Mùa hè.
So this has to be fall then.
Mùa thu.
Mùa thu. And I can't do tones today. What's wrong with me? And winter.
Mùa đông.
Mùa đông. Next. North. Well, this is north.
Bắc.
Bắc.
Bắc.
That sounds like Chinese. Nam.
Nam.
That's why the country is called Vietnam. Vietnam. I like summer. Mùa hè. Không thích mùa đông. I don't like winter.
Tôi thích mùa hè, không thích mùa đông.
What does Viet mean then? It refers, I think, to the people. Oh, this is the Dutch line. And by the way, it is Remembrance Day here in the Netherlands, by the way, and may the force be with everyone. But please take a moment to remember the people that died during World War II. Pretty sure. Variation of Nam Viet, literally Southern Viet. The term Viet in early Middle Chinese was first written using this for an accent. And at that time, it referred to a people or chieftain to the northwest of the Shang. In the early yeah, it's basically Viet is just the name of the people. I think it's pretty complicated though. I mean, just click on that. So it referred to the state in ancient China, and I guess it means the people that were in that state originally. Etymology stream today? No. Waki was wondering what Viet means. Yeah. Of a person. Synonym of kin, ethnically Vietnamese. But he wanted to know where it came from. And it basically comes from Old Chinese, basically, or was this early Middle Chinese. That this is not early Middle Chinese is confusing. This article is a little confusing. How are you, Weed? No, just doing some Vietnamese. I thought yeah meant so South of Guan. No, but they're saying yeah. This might be another yeah. There was a state. There was another state here. I'll just give you guys this. I'll just put this in chat here. There's the article. You guys can go read. This one, I guess. Yeah, it's this one right here. Is that the same one? I think you got the same one, yeah. You think that, yeah. So it's, so between 7th and 4th centuries BC, referred to the state of Yue in the lower Yangtze Basin here. Where is it? Where's the location? Over here. What? Talk about confusing. In Russia, we're often reminded of World War II, I'd say too often. For me, it's fine. I do understand why it is important, but some people are starting to avoid the subject because of how often it is mentioned here. Like, yeah, I know, I don't care. The same effect as with ads on websites. Yeah, some people are like that here in the Netherlands, and it does get to a point. I mean, Nate actually gets really kind of annoyed at like watching shows or movies that are just like set during World War II, and he's like, yeah, he knows. But yeah, I mean, I was just saying that Canada's Remembrance Day is based off of World War One. It's on November 11th. I don't know, I think for the Netherlands, they had a pretty rough time during World War II, so that's why it's everything. Actually, the English article had it. They're talking about everything since the outbreak of Second World War. I don't know why they didn't do this after World War One. Maybe they didn't have a lot of problems during World War One. I don't know. Yeah. But I do understand that sentiment with some people. I mean, I'm not a big like, oh my god, I gotta watch a World War II movie. Or I have to watch the series because it's about World War II. I don't understand why. The thing is, it's called romanticization for some people. Sometimes it feels like they're making the period seem more glamorous than it is when it's not. I don't think anybody with the right frame of mind wouldn't ever want to try to live through a war. That's horrible. I honestly can't imagine that stuff. What season do you like? What? Mine?
Bạn thích mùa nào?
Oh, now.
Bạn thích mùa nào?
I don't know what that means. Why do you use now? But I like fall and spring. What's spring?
Tôi thích mùa thu và mùa xuân.
Và mùa xuân. Xuân.
Một năm có 4 mùa. mùa xuân, mùa hè, mùa thu và mùa đông.
That was long. A year. Let's see.
Một năm có 4 mùa. Mùa xuân, mùa hè, mùa thu. Một năm có 4. Một năm có 4 mùa. Mùa xuân, mùa hè, mùa xuân, mùa hè,
Fall.
mùa thu và
Winter.
mùa đông.
I think that's right.
Một năm có 4 mùa. Mùa xuân, mùa hè, mùa thu và mùa đông.
Okay, that's good. Next. Okay, continue. Spring. Spring.
Mùa xuân.
Mùa xuân. You know, I'm not even sure what my mom would think about me learning Vietnamese. She'd be like, why? I mean, she knew I was moving to the Netherlands, so I think me learning to speak Dutch is not, you know, she wouldn't question that because she's pragmatic, right? Culturally, I think most Chinese, like as a culture, Chinese is like pretty pragmatic. So she wouldn't be surprised at me learning Dutch, but she might be like, why are you learning Vietnamese? Though she didn't really question learning French because Canada, you know, in French.
Mùa thu.
Mùa thu. Okay, continue.
Mùa hè.
Mùa hè. Mùa hè. Mùa hè. Winter.
Mùa đông.
Mùa đông. That's easy for me to remember because winter, things are cold in winter. In Chinese, dong means cold. At least that's how I remember it. The he at the end makes me think of Hindi. Of course it does, Mike. There's nothing to do with Hindi.
Nam.
Nam. That means, what does that mean again? South?
Bắc.
Back? Wait.
Bắc.
Did it have a... I don't remember. Actually, did it have this?
Bắc.
Try that. Yeah, it did.
Bắc.
Back. Does it sound like she's rising in tone? I don't know. Oh.
Bắc.
Okay, next. How is the Hindi going? How many more lessons do you have of Hindi? Hindi is big and it's related to Urdu, which is also big. I just want to learn Nepali. Doi dik mu hai. Doi dik mu hai. I like summer, and I don't like winter. Yeah, that's me. This is definitely me. I have finished all skills, so it's just about going through stuff again.
Tôi thích mùa hè, không thích mùa đông.
Huh? You finished everything in Hindi already?
Tôi thích mùa hè, không thích mùa đông.
What season do you like? Okay, what season? Do you like what season? You like season. What season? Next.
Miền Nam Việt Nam không có mùa đông.
She said miền Nam.
Miền Nam Việt Nam. Miền Nam Việt Nam không có mùa đông. Không có mùa đông.
South Vietnam doesn't have winter. Okay. It's relatively short. Is it? I don't remember. Is this still in beta? They might change it and add stuff. 32 skills. How many lessons per skill? I like fall and spring. Funny. They could still change it though, even if it's out of beta. I mean, they keep changing the French and Spanish courses and it's out of beta. They've both been out of beta for a long time. I like fall and spring. Tôi thích mùa thu, fall và mùa xuân. I think it's that one. Fall and spring, right?
Tôi thích mùa thu và mùa xuân.
Okay, both dad and mom like spring. This means both. Thích mùa xuân.
Bố và mẹ đều thích mùa xuân.
How many seasons does North Vietnam have? Miền North Vietnam, so it's got to be Bắc. Miền Bắc Vietnam có mấy mùa? I can't remember. How did you say this?
Miền Bắc Việt Nam có mấy mùa?
Có mấy mùa. Okay, next. North Vietnam has 4 seasons. Miền Bắc Việt Nam có 4 mùa.
Miền Bắc Việt Nam có 4 mùa.
Có 4 mùa.
Miền Bắc Việt Nam có 4 mùa.
Okay. Spring, mùa xuân.
Mùa xuân.
Right. Summer, mùa hè.
Mùa hè.
Mùa thu.
Mùa thu.
Fall. Next, Nam is south.
Nam.
North is
Bắc.
Bắc. Bắc.
Mùa đông.
Mùa đông. Đông. I can't seem to get that nasalized. Mùa đông. 133 in Hindi.
Tôi thích mùa hè, không thích mùa đông.
Well, it's not my fault that the Hungarian course is longer. Actually, how long is the Hungarian course?
Tôi thích mùa hè, không thích mùa đông.
And the Japanese course is pretty long too. I swear when the Japanese course was in beta, I was halfway through the Japanese course and then and then they added a ton to it. I'm like, wait, what?
Tôi thích mùa hè, không thích mùa đông.
Mùa hè. Không thích. Oh, there's Sam. Mùa. At some point I might remember these. Mùa hè. Không. Không. That was rising. Okay, type that. I think that's right. Do I think I remember how to type this? Do I? Tick. Mùa hè. Kong. I'm trying not to look at that. Kontik mua dong. Is that the same one? Yay, okay. Yay.
Miền Nam Việt Nam
No.
không có mùa đông.
I have no idea what the mian. Was it this one? Well, I know how to do Vietnam. Vietnam.
Miền Nam Việt Nam không có mùa đông.
Không có mùa
Miền Nam Việt Nam không có mùa đông.
Let's see if I got that right at all. No, the E is there's a thing on the E and it's falling. Man. Nam. Alright. Nam. Viet. And they probably want me to capitalize the N. How would you rate tone's impact towards language difficulty for learners? In percentage? I don't know. I think it really depends on the learner, right? More dong. I mean, even for me, I find it a bit difficult, right? Because like I didn't learn to like read Chinese by looking at tones. You know, when I went to take Chinese classes, which was actually in Cantonese and not my mother language, Citrus was falling, right? It was pretty hard, but they don't teach you to like write tones. They just teach you the characters, and you just have to go by what you hear. So I don't know. I would say though, I think that a difference in a tone for tonal languages, changing the tone makes a bigger impact on the meaning, funny enough, than I think like slightly mispronouncing a vowel in other languages like English or Spanish or Dutch, you know. Mike, are you tone deaf? I know people who singers often don't have much problems with tonal languages. Like really good singers don't have problems with it. So I mean, Nate's got a good ear for music, so he doesn't really have problems with the tonal part of the language. And Chinese isn't hard for him in terms of like the speaking and listening for him isn't hard. You can't sing, Mike. You just have to practice. That's the problem. Mike can't sing. Mike, you have to practice. I'm sorry there's no more Twitch sings. But I thought Norwegians kind of use tone in their language, but in a different way. It's like sunny.
Nắng,
Nắng. I like that one. Oh, this is cloudy.
U.
Ooh.
Tuyết.
I don't know what that is. Snowy?
Mưa.
Wait, I thought this was cloudy. What's this one? What's the difference between these two?
Mưa. Mưa. Nắng.
I don't know the difference between these two pictures except for the sky. Is this actually rain? It might be rain.
Nắng.
Nắng? It's alright, I'm not a really good singer either. I could sing some things, but not a lot of things. Yeah, okay, that looks like rain there. I'm just blind. I could barely see the raindrops. So I think this is cloudy. This one is sunny. So this has to be cloudy.
U.
Ooh. Ooh. Snow. So this is snow.
Tuyết.
Tuyết. Wait.
Tuyết.
Tuyết. Rain.
Mưa.
Mưa. So this is just high tone. Mưa. So if you really can't sing, if you're trying to learn a tonal language, just practice like speaking at your normal voice, your normal pitch. The way I'm speaking now is my mid tone, so I would say ma. But if I want to do a high tone, I would go higher, pitch it up higher. So mid level for me is ma, but high tone would be ma, and low tone would be ma. Right? You just have to practice it. I mean, like I said, even for me, sometimes now, I can't tell it with some languages if they're going up or if they're going down in tone.
Mưa.
This is high tone. Mưa.
Hôm nay trời mưa.
But I still remember that Thai video that ambiguous linguist was watching, and I went back to watch that video, and I scrolled down and I saw in the comments in a Thai video where she was giving a sample of like the different tones in Thai, and she used the same syllable but then did the different tones, and somebody in the comments just said, I just heard that I think it was ga. The person just wrote, I just heard ga ga ga ga ga, but that's not what she said at all. She had different tones. Ga ga ga ga ga. Something. I can't remember exactly which tones were which in that one.
Hôm nay trời mưa.
Hôm nay trời mưa. So today, rain, sky, rain. So literally it's today, sky rains.
Hôm nay trời mưa.
Actually, this is more literally, this day, sky rains.
Hôm nay trời mưa.
I suspect Wheat knows how to sing. He's been learning Mandarin for a while. Or wait, no? Or wait, does Finnish have tones somehow? Not like tonal language, but tones in some way. Like... Ngày mai trời. It will be sunny tomorrow. Is it that one? Nắng.
Ngày mai
Ngày
trời
mai
nắng.
trời nắng.
Ngày mai trời nắng.
For certain words, sure. You mean Finnish in the tones, but I think everyday language probably does. Yeah. I thought I was reading something in a Norwegian grammar about the tones. Actually, it might have been Teach Yourself Norwegian. It was saying tones are used differently, but not in the same way as a tonal language. Yeah, thank you. That's what it's called. Pitch accent, I think. Let's look that up. Let's see. Swedish has pitch accents, so maybe Norwegian as well. High tone start high and end low. No. High tone is just high tone. You stay high. Huh? Or are you talking about Norwegian? Yeah, there we go. In Eastern Norwegian, the tone difference may also be applied to groups of words with different meaning as a result. When pronounced with tone 1, but grow over when pronounced with tone 2. In other parts of Norway, this difference is achieved instead by the shift of stress. Yeah. Okay, so I see what that what they mean by that then. Pitch accent. Interesting. Wait, which dialect do you speak, Mike? So there you go. Tonal accents in Norwegian. Eastern. So this is probably right for you, right? The tone 1 and tone 2. I'm guessing tone 1 is the high one. I don't know. Interesting. It is cloudy today. Which one was cloudy?
Hôm nay trời âm u.
Hôm nay trời âm u. Eastern. So what's Oslo then? Is it just Oslo is just kind of like in Amsterdam, just kind of like standard, or about as standard as it could be? I generally assume Amsterdam is pretty standard, especially because of media. But I could be wrong. I don't like cloudy days. Cloudy was... Yeah.
Tôi không thích ngày âm u.
Simple. Spoken by many people. Tối nay. Tonight.
Tối nay mưa.
Tối nay. Oh yeah, that's a different than I. Tối nay.
Tối nay mưa.
Mưa. It rains tonight.
Tối nay mưa. Nắng.
Nắng. Cloudy. U.
Âm u.
Oh. Okay. Thu.
Tuyết.
Tuyết.
Tuyết.
Tuyết. This is funny. I mean, it's like one. It's not. It doesn't really seem like it's one syllable.
Tuyết.
Tuyết. Rain.
Mưa. Tôi không thích ngày âm u. Tôi không thích.
Không. I'm trying to understand this KH.
Không.
Không. Is that voiced and aspirated?
Không.
Không.
Tôi không thích ngày âm thích. Ngày âm u. Tôi không thích ngày âm u.
Okay. Next. It rains tonight. Tối nay. So literally this night rains.
Tối nay mưa.
Tối nay mưa. It is cloudy today. Hôm nay. It's one of these. And cloudy. It's this one. Trời u.
Hôm nay trời âm u.
To you. Let's see if I can finish the skill in the next half hour. Vietnam doesn't have snow. It doesn't snow in or it doesn't snow in Vietnam. Vietnam không có snow. Do it.
Việt Nam không có tuyết.
Việt Nam không có tuyết.
Mùa đông nước Mỹ có tuyết không?
Will it snow in winter in the US? Does US have snow in winter?
Mỹ.
Mỹ.
Mùa đông nước Mỹ có tuyết không? Mùa đông.
Winter.
Mùa đông nước Mỹ có tuyết không?
Oh yeah, winter.
Nước
America
Mỹ.
or America, the US.
Có tuyết không?
For a question.
Mùa đông nước Mỹ có tuyết không?
Next. It will be sunny tomorrow. Tomorrow. I forget how to say tomorrow. Ngày mai. Trời.
Ngày mai trời nắng.
Okay, next.
Âm u.
Cloudy. Tuyết.
Tuyết.
Snow. Sunny. Nắng.
Nắng.
And rain is mưa.
Mưa.
Okay, continue.
Hôm nay trời mưa. Hôm nay trời mưa.
Next.
Tôi không thích ngày âm u.
Tôi không thích.
Tôi không thích ngày âm u.
Ngày and I'm not sure about this one. Where's the T?
Tôi không thích ngày âm u.
Oh, yeah. I did this one backwards. It's fine.
Tôi không thích ngày âm u.
Ngày is falling, I think. Ngày. Oh, wait, it's this one. Hold on.
Tôi không thích ngày âm u.
It's got a falling tone. Ngày. And then, So this one is falling, and this one is, Yay! Do I speak Portuguese? No. I'm trying to remember. Now fala Portuguese. And welcome to my channel.
Tôi không thích ngày âm u.
Do you? So I'm guessing you speak Portuguese. Okay, nice to meet you. You can type in Portuguese if you want. I don't really speak Portuguese. I can recognize Portuguese fairly well because I studied quite a bit of Spanish in the past. For me, speaking and chatting are two different things. It's a lot easier to chat in a language than it is to practice speaking in a language. This is hot. Yes, for sure. So do you speak Portuguese or are you learning Portuguese? No, this was hot. What is this then? Okay, so this is, I was wondering if this was going to be hot. Hot. And this is cold. Does he look cold? The only reason he looks cold is because of this thing on his head, but he looks like... You're learning Portuguese. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Okay, I was starting that over. That was mean. I don't understand their pictures sometimes. So we want cold. This is
lạnh,
lạnh.
lạnh,
Lạnh. Lạnh.
lạnh.
Lạnh. Oh, that A sounds different. Do I learn languages for fun? Pretty much. I do have a few languages that I need to use and practice sometimes, a bit more of sometimes, but it really depends.
Lạnh,
hot. So they want this one for hot.
nóng,
Why does she sound different?
nóng,
Nung. Okay. Seeing this fireplace reminds me of a joke. Oh no, what's the joke, Waki? Is it a safe for school kids joke? But this fireplace, I don't know what that means, and I don't know what this means. Is this a fan? This looks like a fan, and this is a fan, and it's got watermelons and ice cream. So this is something to do with summer. And this has something to do with winter. Yeah, sure. Except it's in Russian. Oh no. You can try typing it in Russian and then translating it for us. So, this was hot. This was cold. Oh, so this is warm and cool.
ấm,
Okay. Cool.
mát,
Mát. I speak English. And as of now, I don't really have a need to be fluent in Dutch at the moment. Maybe at some point I will need to, but that all depends. Yes, fluent is a bad word. I don't necessarily believe in fluency. Fluency is a misunderstood concept for a lot of language learners. Some people think that you need to be fluent in multiple languages in order to be multilingual or polyglottal. Yeah, Waki. Waki loves this.
Hà Nội,
Hanoi. I think there's an over for many new language learners. Over the years of doing language learning and language studying, I think a lot of new language learners put too much emphasis and focus on trying to be fluent in whatever language they want to learn. and they don't get fluent fast enough in their language, the language that they're learning, their target language, and they get frustrated and they give up. The truth is, you're not going to be really fluent in a language without a lot of work if you don't live somewhere where you need to use that language. So, and fluency comes and goes. At a certain point, when I was studying French a lot, I mean, I'm Canadian, so I had to learn French, but at some point when I was studying French a lot, I was probably fairly close to being fluent in the most basic French, basic to intermediate French, but since I don't use French a lot, I wouldn't really say I'm fluent in French. And that being said, I'm barely fluent in my mom's language at this point. I don't have enough vocabulary and words to explain things to her, but I mean, I'm still fluent in Taiwanese in terms of the basics and speaking with her. Ho Chi Minh City. Oh yeah, that's this one. This is Ho Chi Minh City.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Yes. But I think if you're a mod on my channel, you can talk about fluent and fluency all you want. And by the way, yes, you can talk about fluency in terms of science. I will allow that. Ho Chi Minh City. Oh no, this is long. Wait, this is mean.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
I don't even remember.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
She's saying T or P.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
This one's mean. Why did they give me one so long? I wasn't paying attention to the whole thing.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Oh. Chi. Okay, why am I listening?
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Let me see. I gotta hear the tones.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Okay, I'm missing something. There's a couple of extra H's. I don't remember what the first one was. I'm gonna get this wrong.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Wait.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
I think there's... Oh man, this is painful because I have to like tap each one.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Thành phố
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
So what's the tone again?
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
It's falling. Oh, this is so bad. I can't believe they gave me this one. It's really long to tap out.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
I feel like... Hold on.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
I actually can't tell the difference between those two in terms of vowels. Why is there an extra space? Why is there an extra space?
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the first part, to all of that, so I'm gonna get it wrong. Yeah, I did. So this one was right. Yeah, so this was rising and falling. So I got those two wrong. And this was right. But why is there an extra space? Okay. Hanoi.
Hà Nội.
Hanoi. Anyways, don't worry about it. What's her name? I-fletched? I mean, if your goal is to be fluent in whatever language you're trying to learn, just be aware, like I said, if you don't need to use that language every day, it's a lot more work to try and become fluent in a language if you're not using it every day. And you're going to have to go out of your way to try and use it every day. I think on Duocon, there was a Duocon this past year. I can't remember when. And one of the people that they were talking with on Duocon, she was saying, you know, people get asked a lot, oh, how do I become better at a language that I want to learn? And she said, you know what, you gotta go. She learned Spanish in school, spent a lot of years learning Spanish, and that's not enough. People think it's enough. It's not enough. She said, you know, she had to go somewhere where they spoke Spanish and used Spanish every day. And then even that was kind of daunting for her. She thought she knew enough, and she went and she froze. And that will happen to anybody. That will happen to the smartest person with any language. The first time you go somewhere, you will freeze. When you're trying to say something in a foreign language that you're learning, you will freeze because you're not used to the scenario. Unless you get used to, and I'm talking about the first time you go and use use a foreign language for the first time. So definitely, you need to, if you want to be fluent in a foreign language, you gotta find a way to use it all the time. Okay, Waki, is this your joke? So there's a wordplay context. Topit? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Topit can mean to drown someone or something and to light a fire if related to a fireplace. The character in the joke is a famous Soviet Secret Service agent. Huh? Okay, let me see this. I don't trust my Russian. I don't trust being able to read all that perfectly in Russian.
Штирлиц всю ночь топил камин, наутро камин утонул.
Topil. Okay. And so, yeah, he stoked the fire. Utonil was drowned.
Штирлиц всю ночь топил камин, наутро камин утонул.
Wait, but where's... But it's the same word, right? That's actually funny. But then it's the same word, but topil and then but then the other verb form is
Утонул.
utano. Is one a perfective or imperfective? Okay, don't drown the fireplace. Oh no, they're giving me this one again. Do I remember? Tan.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Tan. Full. Do I remember this? Oh no, I made a mistake.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Full. Oh.
thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Chi. They're gonna keep giving me this one until I get it right. Well, why was there an extra? Oh, I messed up with an extra space last time. I didn't put a space after the O. Okay, got it right this time.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
That is cute though.
Hà Nội mùa đông lạnh.
Soda note. What are you doing, Mike? What's the soda note for?
Hà Nội mùa đông lạnh.
Hanoi mùa đông lạnh. Hanoi is cold in winter. Hanoi in winter. So this is basically like saying Hanoi's winter is cold.
Hà Nội mùa đông lạnh.
Hanoi. Both Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City are hot in summer. Rocket science name. Wait. Mike, what are you going on about? Hanoi và thành phố Ho Chi Minh. Oh, this one you think? Thành phố Ho Chi Minh. That one?
Hà Nội và thành phố Hồ Chí Minh mùa hè đều nóng.
Hot. We want hot in summer. Right? This was cold. Warm, cool, hot. I think the longest one was the one for Bangkok. This one. And look, this is the full name. And read it in Thai.
กรุงเทพมหานครอมรรัตนโกสินทร์มหินทรายุธยามหาดิลกภพนพรัตน์ราชธานีบุรีรมย์อุดมราชนิเวศมหาสถานอมรพิมานอวตารสถิตสักกะทัตติยวิษณุกรรมประสิทธิ์
Okay, they have an audio here.
กรุงเทพมหานครอมรรัตนโกสินทร์มหินทรายุธยามหาดิลกภพนพรัตน์ราชธานีบุรีรมย์อุดมราชนิเวศมหาสถานอมรพิมานอวตารสถิตสกทัตติยวิษณุกรรมประสิทธิ์
Never mind, those are different words. I don't think I'm able to explain it, but the thing is that you don't expect utonil as it refers to water after. Because it doesn't refer to water. Okay. It's still kind of funny though. Okay, you guys, we gotta learn to say this someday. And they do use tones, so you have to get the tones right.
Hôm nay trời mát.
Hôm nay trời mát.
Hôm nay trời mát.
Trời mát. Continue. Cold.
Lạnh.
Lạnh. Is she saying lạnh?
Lạnh.
Lạnh.
Lạnh.
It sounds strange. Hot. Oh no, I can't remember now.
Nóng.
Nóng. Cool. What's this one?
Mát.
Mát. And she doesn't really pronounce the T. It's like mát. Warm. No, wait.
Ấm.
Yeah. I know, Mike. I was thinking the same thing. It was like, it's food in Norwegian, isn't it? They tried to trick me with these two different vowels. They're both rising tones, but they tried to trick me. Fall is cool, winter is cold. Fall. Fall is cool, winter is cold.
Mùa thu mát.
Oh, no.
Mùa thu mát. Mùa
This is
đông
spring.
lạnh.
Oops. Good thing I checked. Spring is warm. Mùa sun. Mùa sun mùa. I can't remember. Hè? Nong.
Mùa xuân ấm.
Mùa xuân
Mùa
ấm.
hè nóng.
Mùa hè nóng. Nong. She sounded like she went falling.
Mùa xuân ấm. Mùa hè nóng.
Nong. Okay, next. Continue. I think I'm getting hungry again, people. I'm talking about food now. Last winter wasn't cold. This is winter. Last year's winter. Winter last year wasn't cold. So you just say that. I think. Wait. Is it that?
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
So it's the other way.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
What's that joy for again? What does mean sky? Okay. So this is like winter last year, sky not cold.
Hôm nay trời mát.
Hôm nay
trời mát. Hôm nay trời mát.
Okay, mát lạnh. Hold on. It was cold. This was hot.
Nóng.
It sounds like she's saying numb instead of nong.
Mát.
Okay, there we go.
Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Yeah, numb. Yummy. Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Ho Chi Minh City. Hanoi.
Hà Nội.
And
Ấm.
or is it not
Ấm.
it sounds like we were talking about the other day in that video. That Cajun Girls video.
Mùa xuân ấm. Mùa hè nóng.
All right.
Mùa xuân ấm. Mùa hè nóng.
Mùa
xuân ấm. Mùa hè nóng.
I think the only tone I remember is that one.
Mùa xuân ấm. Mùa hè nóng.
Is this one a falling?
Mùa xuân ấm. Mùa hè nóng.
I think that's right, except I don't know if these tones are right. Aha. Xuân.
Mùa xuân ấm, mùa hè nóng.
Is that rising? This is just the A. Okay, I think I got it. I think it's this one. Okay, let's go. Yay!
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
I think it was that.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
Năm.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
Does the pronunciation really help you figure out the spelling, including the diacritics? It's hard to believe. For Vietnamese? Or for anything? I'm just, you know what, honestly, I don't like the romanization for Vietnamese at all. But it takes some getting used to. I mean, if you think about it, English words are not spelled the way you would really spell them. Based on the pronunciation.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
But I just kind of accepted that that's how you spell some things in English. I mean, think of the word read, read.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
But I'm listening to the tones.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
Chuk. What is she saying there? Chuk. I'm not sure what she's saying there. I actually need help with this one.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
It's the last here. I don't remember the word. Mùa. Okay, I got that one right, I think. I actually got that one right. I think. And then nam. Oh, wait. I got nam wrong. Yeah, we know since I'm French and French is not phonetic at all. Yeah, you would just have to learn. But you really need good ears for the tones to figure out what tone mark to use. Or you can just try remembering it. But you should be able to hear the tones if you get better at it. I remember a video with the pronunciation of cities' names in England. You don't get this tone thing though. Can you sing? I mean, that's what I was just asking Mike earlier, because he's like, oh, these tones are painful. And I'm like, Mike, can you actually sing? He's like, no, I can't sing.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
Oh, I think it's... tap the space. I like this thing, but they want me to tap the space every time.
Mùa đông năm trước trời
you have
không
terrible
lạnh.
hearing for it. I think it just takes a while. I mean, you get used to it. I mean, some people are, I guess, legitimately tone deaf, but some people have better ears than others. Some people have really good hearing for pitch and sounds. What, Mike? Just the sheer amount of tones?
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
I mean, do you understand scientifically what a sound wave is and what sound frequencies are?
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
you wouldn't need perfect pitch for tonal languages. Like I was just explaining earlier, like for something like Cantonese, a mid-level, just pitch it at your normal speaking voice. So my mid-level in Cantonese would be like what I'm speaking now, and I'd say ma. But my high level for Cantonese would be ma, and my low level would be something like ma. So you just pitch it around it's relative pitch, not perfect pitch. At least you can train that from what I know. Yeah, you can train your hearing for that. The writing is a pain, but so is Hanzi. And even with Hanzi, the speaking and listening would be the same. Yeah, I mean, I've said this before. When you're learning Chinese, you're learning two different languages at once. You're learning the spoken language, and you're learning the writing system. So it's not like you're learning one language. If you learn Mandarin Chinese or any other Chinese language, you're not learning one language. You're learning two languages. I mean, writing systems are a language.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
对. Okay, we know how to spell this one. But I couldn't figure out what this one was. I don't think I can remember that one today. Though, you know what, that's my fault. I should have tried to remember how to spell this. I should have tried to remember how to spell this before, but I think earlier on I was still getting used to the keyboard. And it's rising. I hate that. See, if I mistype the tone, I have to type the whole vowel all over again. None. Okay, I think I got that now. I don't know if I can remember how to. Okay, I think I got that right. Let's see. And then there was this A. Num. It was rising tone. Okay, and then falling tone. I think that was what.
Mùa đông năm trước trời không lạnh.
Anyway, I'd be content to be able to read it. There is so much written content on the web that I think reading is what matters. That's how I feel about most languages. And for me, it's all about reading and listening to a language. And if I really want to use a language, I might want to learn how to write well in a language. Like I would like to be able to write well in Spanish, probably. Maybe Russian, we'll see. But definitely for me, and I don't know about anybody else, but I still find listening one of the harder skills with languages. I pick up reading and writing fairly quickly. I pick up reading and writing for phonetic writing systems fairly quickly. Chinese, of course, is kind of a different story, and there's also things like Egyptian hieroglyphs, which are fun. I cringe when people try to advise that speaking is the most important skill. No. Honestly, I think people underestimate the power of just listening and reading and just understanding what you're reading and listening to is probably the most important thing, in my opinion, in the world. Too many people talk. I know, I'm streaming right now and I'm talking to you guys, but that's the moon, that's the stars, right? What's that, Earth? So this has got to be the sun. if one starts to listen to and speak Mandarin, but avoids reading, like Google Translate does a good job of translating Chinese and English already, and they want to save time, will this person be able to write properly? Not Chinese. They'd probably be able to write pinyin. That's definitely not the case. Not for Chinese languages, no.
mặt trời,
And even Japanese, actually, I almost forgot Japanese because they use kanji, right? Even in Japanese. It definitely takes some effort with the Chinese languages. You can speak it really well, but you still have to. Even my mom, even my mom in her older years, she has to look at Chinese characters on a regular basis to remember what they are. And my parents had Chinese dictionaries all over the place. I mean, my dad read the Chinese newspaper every day. But at one point, they got a little electronic dictionary for my mom to use. It was an electronic, I think it was English-Chinese electronic dictionary.
sao,
So it definitely takes work, I think. And when I think about it, because my dad moved to Canada when he was like 19. So he didn't really have a chance for higher education, right? But he could read the Chinese newspaper every day. Every day. He knew enough to read the Chinese newspaper. I don't actually know how much education he got before he moved to Canada. Yes, Mike, what?
mặt trăng,
Let me hear this again.
mặt trời,
Mặt trời.
mặt trăng,
Mike, what are you staring at? Young? Oh, my dad moving to Canada at like 19. Yeah, and he took one of those boats from Hong Kong, I believe. Took one of those boats from Hong Kong. I recently, about a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago, I found out what boat my dad took to go to Canada, and he docked at I think San Francisco, and went by land to go to Vancouver. And yeah, Waki, you were asking about Canada and the US and whether or not you need passports and visas, and it used to be a little more loose going back and forth between Canada and the US, and definitely in my dad's time it was pretty much people could travel pretty much between the US and Canada during that time period. They had some documentation about who was going where and why, but they didn't really have to do very much, I think. I don't think they needed passports for that. I'm not sure, actually, though. Imagine moving halfway around the world at 19, getting on a boat. And it's a month? Couple months travel. It makes me moving from Canada to the Netherlands seem like nothing, because I did that in one day. Okay. I just got on the plane. I had a evening flight, had a flight at night, and a few hours later I'm in the Netherlands. Not just moving, but with the circumstances. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I mean, at least around that time period, it wasn't terrible, at least. But yeah, I mean, he probably had I don't know if they got rid of the steerage or not by that time. Yeah, either second or third class ticket.
Trái đất.
And my mom went through Alaska. She ended up in Alaska. That was cold. That must have been cold. She ended up in Alaska and went and came down from Alaska into Canada. The sun is red. But yeah, sorry, what am I talking about that for? I got lost in the conversation. Reading Chinese. Yes, you have to do it every day. I certainly do not read Chinese every day, and I am considering getting Skritter at some point. We'll see.
Mặt trời là màu đỏ. Mặt trời là màu đỏ.
Earth. Let's see. What's Earth?
Trái đất.
Oh no. Trái
đất. Trái đất.
Oh, I don't remember. Why wasn't I paying attention? Hold on.
Trái đất. Trái đất.
Hey, Rachel. Oh, dear, I was lurking. How's it going? Mike, shout out Rachel. Please shout out Rachel. Everyone who isn't already following Rachel Undercover, please go check out her channel. Duck raid. Hello, ducks. Hello, ducks. Let me get the dragon. I'm losing my voice tonight. Oops, she stopped there. Hello, dragonlings. She says hello. How's her precious? How's it going, Raiders? Hey, Rachel, how's it going? Try that. What, Mike? Hey, Amber. Amber, Rachel, and Alex Quack. You're good. How was your stream? How was the game? What were you playing again? Oh, Lego. How is it? Is it fun? Let's go back to this. Awesome. Lego Star Wars 3. Wait, don't you already have Lego Star Wars 3? Oh, the Clone Wars. I think I have the original ones. Nate should make a 3D model of that dragon to use as an alert. I can't use sound alerts. I'm on Linux. I can't use alerts. They don't allow me to put a URL. Cool. How far did you get? If I recall, those Lego games are supposed to be co-op, right? Okay, I gotta finish my Vietnamese lesson. Completed about 4 chapters. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember what this is.
Trái đất.
I don't remember which vowel I'm listening to. Oh, it was right. Yay. Yeah, you can play single or co-op. Yeah, Nate and I played the some of those on PlayStation 3 as co-op. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. What was? Oh, you liked that one, Mike. Did you play that? I still have it for PlayStation 3.
Mặt trời.
Mặt trời. Mặt trời.
mặt trời,
Less than 3, yes. I always say that, less than 3. As a kid, I used to play Lego version of Pirates of the Caribbean on my PSP. Good old times. I played that one on my... I'm not gonna say what video game consoles I had as a kid. Never mind how old I was when I went to see Star Wars. A lot of the PS3 Lego games are on PS now. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They did say that they're putting a lot of the PS3 stuff on PS Now. Or PlayStation Plus. Star. Oh, was it this one?
sao,
I'm gonna forget things. I think it was this one. Yay. Moon.
mặt trăng,
Oh no, wait.
mặt trăng,
Mat. Tongue. Yeah, this is a high tone. Okay.
mặt trăng,
Same vowel sound, and this is some weird, like, dropped tone.
mặt trăng,
Wait, Rachel, you have PS Now. Does it allow you to play multiplayer? I mean, I guess there's no reason for you to get PlayStation Plus. I and the younger sister both like stars. Tôi và em gái. Tôi và em gái. I and the sister both like stars. On the same console, yeah. With other consoles, no. Yeah. I actually had problems. Nate and I have experienced problems with PlayStation Now. I can't play any of his games properly. Like, and actually, this was a problem even back. I knew this was a problem before because back in Toronto, our friend had PlayStation. He has PlayStation, and back in Toronto, we were at his place playing video games, but he was using PS Now, so it was really weird because we could only play the games if he was playing, or if we played a game, it was on his account only, and it wouldn't go to any of our accounts. Some PS Now games have online multiplayer used. Rocket League was on there for a while, but all my multiplayer games I have on Switch PC.
mặt trời là màu đỏ,
Mặt trời.
mặt trời là màu đỏ, mặt trời là màu đỏ.
I mean, Rocket League is free now anyways. Yeah, it appears to be free. I think I have Destiny 2 for free on Stadia right now. I'm like, okay, this might not be bad, but I'm gonna get bored if there's not enough story. There were stars last night. This is today. No, tonight. Last night had stars.
Tối qua
Tối
có
qua
sao,
có sao. There's no moon tonight. Tối na. Well, I kind of needed, Nate and I kind of needed PlayStation Plus anyways to play Borderlands. I decked out my Destiny 2 character in purple and gold wings with a glitter ball helmet and considered the game beaten. That's actually funny. But actually, I am really hyped about Returnal. That was fun. Everybody's got PlayStation 5. Check out Returnal sometime. And don't be afraid to die. Apparently, it's a thing. There's no moon tonight. No, no moon. Matang. I added it to my wish list. It's pretty fun. I think Nate finally beat the boss, the first boss. Now he's moving on to the next area of the game.
Tối nay không có mặt trăng.
I think it's funny, there are articles online and some people are like, I don't want to break the cycle, I just want to keep playing. I'm like, what? What?
Trái đất là màu xanh da trời.
Oh no, is Returnal the first game that's going to give me console envy? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, how much do you like science fiction, shooting, and roguelike games? With a little bit of a story.
Trái đất là màu xanh da trời. Trái đất.
The science fiction and role-playing parts I love. And did I mention the ancient civilization aspect too? Shooting I can take or leave. Yeah, I don't really care. I like them all. I have no problems with shooting, running around with sword and shield, running around with daggers, running around with a bow and arrow. I can kind of do all of them.
Trái đất là màu xanh da trời. Là màu.
Though I do admit that when it comes to shooting games, I do prefer the ones that give you extra abilities and not just running around with a gun.
Trái đất là màu xanh da trời.
Xanh da. Oh yeah, xanh da.
Xanh da trời.
That's blue. Why didn't I remember that?
Trái đất là màu xanh da trời.
Okay, I'm gonna finish the skill and we'll probably go raid somebody who's around. We can go raid somebody else.
Trái đất là màu xanh da trời.
Yeah, or you'll probably like it. You'll like it for the science fiction, I think. The moon is white. Oh no. Wait, what's moon? Moon is white. Yeah, star is, star isn't. That star isn't. This is the moon isn't. Yeah, moon is white. Let me hear this again.
Mặt trăng là màu trắng.
I've got Hellblade, Death Stranding, and Disco Elysium sitting on my PS4. I like having games I know I'll love banked for bad days. I don't ever really run out of things to do, actually. So
Sao?
I think I have more than enough things to do to keep me going. It's just some days I'm just dead tired. Or some days I just can't decide what I feel like doing. Oh my god, I can't remember. This was Earth.
Trái đất.
And moon was this one.
Mặt trăng.
Matang. You see how that TR is a j sound?
Mặt trời.
And this one too. Mattrời.
Tối qua có sao.
Tối qua. I don't remember.
Tối qua có sao.
Có sao. That might be right.
Tối qua có sao.
I'm too picky about games. That's fair. I think everyone is picky about their games. Tối qua. có sao tuổi ga. I think that's right. I think I got that right. Yay, next. Probably a side effect of not being able to afford many of them, feeling betrayed when invested in a bad one.
Mặt trời là màu đỏ.
Well, I kind of don't really have much say in a lot of the games that I have anyways. Nate will just buy whatever he feels like buying. But most of the time Nate picks some really good games. So, and half the time I'm watching him play a game going, I want to play. I don't know when I'm going to have time.
Mặt trời là màu đỏ. Mặt trời là màu đỏ.
I don't remember this one. Mặt trời. I don't remember this one at all. Mặt trời.
Mặt trời là màu đỏ.
Là màu đỏ. I need help for this one. Or this is why I tend to wait for them to be out for a while, read the reviews, and see what the general public thinks. Yeah, you can do that too. However, I do games and movies and TV shows and books based off of the trailers. I either know right away if I'm going to like something or if I'm not going to like something, for the most part, based on a trailer. And I actually don't agree with a lot of reviewers, so I actually hated what are their names again? Those famous movie critics that kept doing movie reviews for so long. Robert and Egbert, can't remember his name. One of them died. I just hated their movie reviews. I just never paid attention to them. Occasionally, I've read one of their reviews after I saw a movie and went like, yeah, okay, maybe they kind of agreed with me on something, but then other times I don't bother. Disco Elysium, the director's cut anyway, is buggy when it first came out on PS4. I've been letting the updates cook before starting it. Has it been on sale for PlayStation?
Mặt trời là màu đỏ.
Mặt trời là màu. Yeah, I really couldn't hear the tones for that. Let's see. So this was completely wrong. That was completely wrong. Mặt trời. Falling tone. There's a falling tone here. Trời là màu. Falling tone and then tumbling tone. And this one's a tumbling tone. No, that's not tumbling tone. That's the tumbling tone. So the sun is red. Sun is red.
Mặt trời là màu đỏ.
I don't remember the colors. Yeah, you agree with that? Yeah. Well, I don't know. And then, well, that's fair. Yeah, you mean you go by the users' reviews instead of the critics? Or the watchers in cases of movies and shows? Roger, his best work as a movie critic. I'm sorry, you don't have, if you sent a link, you can't post links. My assignment is to review Pokemon, the first movie. I've done research. I've even played a Pokemon card game with a 6-year-old Pokemon trainer named Emil. The rules of the game seem to bear a suspicious resemblance to war. At the end of the game, I do not know if this is because of his master's trainer or because he stacked the deck. I do know we were not playing a real Pokemon game. Emil was pulling a fast one. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I go by users. Ebert got grifted out of his Pokemon cards by a 6-year-old. Wait, what? Wait, he reviewed a game? What? Speaking of famous people reviewing games who don't normally play games, I think Conan O'Brien reviewed Elder Scrolls Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, and it was actually hilarious. If you watch the video, he decided to play at Khajiit, and then he was running around, and I think he called what did he call the Khajiit, Nate?
Mr. Buttons or something?
Mr.
Like
Buttons or something, and I went, my Khajiit is better. My Khajiit would slaughter Conan O'Brien's Khajiit any day. But anyways, he got to a point of the game where he was running around trying to romance this one girl in the game, and I was just laughing so hard. But apparently, I guess Conan O'Brien kind of liked it. He thought it was fun. Probably because he could build a house and have a wife and kids or something. His comment on the girl was, oh, she seems nice, and she's an earner, as in she had a career and she was a businesswoman. He reviewed the first Pokemon movie, did his research by playing the card game. That's actually funny. Alright, I'm actually done now. I did one skill of Vietnamese. I don't think I have time to do more. I'm going to take a break. And speaking of Returnal, I may pop back on in a bit for that. Yeah, you go by users. Yeah, users are usually fair. It's usually fair to go by users, though. Kind of have to read those with a grain of salt, too, because when sometimes users will do movie reviews and be like, this movie sucks, and they don't say anything else. Thanks, Lucy. Oh, no problems. Let's go rate somebody. How many? There's some of you around. We can go rate somebody. We'll pass on the raid vibes. Thank you, Waki. Paka. Let's see. Who's on right now? Oh, let me see who's on right now. It's on my list. I have like a huge list. So, anybody know what Metopia is? Let's check out the Duolingo category. Yes, rate train. Yes, we call it a rate train. Ali. I'm just gonna call you Ali. Rate train. Let me switch my headphones. I generally like to do raids. I will generally raid somebody if there's enough people, or host somebody. Otherwise, you played Subnautica? No, I have not. I think I tried a little bit of one on Stadia. No, I haven't seen or heard anything about it, but the first one is amazing. I want to... Okay, well, somebody's learning Japanese. I don't know that person. Somebody else is learning German. A couple of people just started. Let me check out this person. Though I gotta say, I mean, you guys can just osmosify, I'm making up words. Learn Japanese by osmosis by just leaving Japanese learning streams on Twitch, because there's so many people just streaming learning Japanese. Let's see who this person is. I mean, I was learning Japanese too, and I'll probably go back and learn more Japanese at some point. Who's this person? Okay, you know what? We're gonna say hi to somebody new, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, we'll pop in and say hi to this person, I guess. Let's just do that. And I'm gonna lose my voice soon. Oh dear, I'm in an ad though. Oh wait, it's being released this month. So Subnautica 2 is being released. I have the first one on PlayStation. Oh wait, it's being released this month. I thought it was already out. Okay, what is this person learning? Okay, I don't know. We will just go raid. So let's do this. Let me type my raid message. Okay. I thought it was already out too. Interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna say bye-bye for now. Thanks for popping in. Thanks again for the raid, Rachel Undercover. Anybody else who isn't already following her, go check out her channel. And at some point, she will be streaming language learning again. At some point. German, Dutch, though, wait, you might be almost done that German course on Duolingo, aren't you? And in the meantime, on my schedule, I will be back Thursday afternoon, 4:30 p.m. Central European Summertime with another stream. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing yet. We will see. And in between now and then, I may pop on with something else. If I have time. Depending on how much time I have. Yes, in about a month. I know, Rachel. And then there's work. Be careful. Alright. We are going to raid. See y'all later. Thanks for being here. And don't forget, say NinjaBot raid. I like to say NinjaBot raid. NinjaBots are my emotes and channel reward, channel points. Later, Rachel. Did I click this yet? Let's click this. Okay, right now, NinjaBot's incoming.